Another day, another video. You know, I don't mind if they gotta elect a special counsel or whatever to figure out. You know, they've had a year to give us any information on this Russian deal. They also they've never given us written proof, or they've never offered anything. Now, they've had a year to falsify anything they want. McCain's falsification of a dossier, all the spying that was done. So, I'll tell you what, this should be the deal. If you Democrats, which I don't know how you can get it done and the Republicans can never get it done, I still haven't figured that out. But, you Democrats, after you get done with this stupid Russian investigation, and if you falsify stuff and fake stuff, we'll figure it out. Even Putin has said, how can a country as strong as you destroy itself from the inside out? Thanks to Obama and Hillary. We appreciate that. That's a KGB general dictator that looks at us and says, how stupid can you be? You have everything and you're just destroying yourself. Nobody has to fight you or send missiles at you. You'll just destroy yourself. He said, I guess that's what happened to Russia during the revolution in 1915s or whatever. You know, that's where Civil War came from. Stupidity. We killed more of our own people in the Civil War than a couple of the wars combined. We killed ourselves. An unbelievable. I'm glad I didn't live through that period. And I don't know any plantation owners or slave owners or anything like that. I've always lived in the North. Okay? So, before you say that to me, don't. My last 4 years of work before my third heart attack, my second stroke, was I worked for 4 years teaching algebra in East St. Louis. 725 students, all African American. East St. Louis, if you don't know it, Yahoo rates it as the worst town in America. It is the town that Chicago just wants to sweep under the rug or make St. Louis take care of it. They haven't done there. You know, it's like they say, okay, we're going to do something about education. We're going to build more charter schools and religious schools. Well, let me tell you something. I worked at one. They don't work. The kids come into math missing 4 to 5 blocks. You cannot go on until you've learned those fractions, decimals, things like that. Okay? So, my question to African American leaders is, why would you let the Democrats lead you down a path to lose 2 generations, maybe 3 generations of people that don't have the will, they don't have the brain, they haven't been taught. It's not their fault. They haven't been taught. And people would rather just push them on than to actually have to work to teach them something. That's the thing that bothered me more than anything. Is, you know, the discipline in the classroom, it was tough. And for the first 2 months I worked there, I was the big fat old cracker that taught math. Until we both started to find common ground and start to respect each other. And yeah, I had to respect them just like they respected me. They live in a demilitarization zone. It's a city that has been just crumbled to the ground. Used to have tons of good music, clubs, industry, it's all out of there now. The only thing you got now are liquor stores, gentlemen's clubs, fast food, a couple of grocery stores, and there is no industry. It all moved out. And you can get a 2,500 square foot home in East St. Louis that's would need $30,000 to fix it up and make it nice. You can get it for 20 grand. That's how much the property value is there, because nobody wants to live there. It's like the south side of Chicago. There's so many shootings. Random people get killed all the time. Okay, so this is where I'm headed. If they get a special prosecutor, then as soon as he's done with this Russia thing, we want him. If the Democrats get a shot at this, we get a shot at this. We want to start with Obama, okay? And we want to start with someone whose mission was to destroy America. They set up his little family, and he's supposed to be a community organizer in Chicago. Come on, Richard Daley, he was a community organizer. He was connected to Acorn. And those kind of people in East St. Louis, they're the people that get their hands on the money that comes into the city for education. They get their hands on it first, and 3 people touch it before it gets to the school. School was supposed to get $1 million grant, got 500 grand. Because 3 people took their cut. Same thing, that's what a community organizer does. Okay? So all the bullshit that they've said about it, they're out of their minds. Okay? I want to bring, with the special prosecutor, I want to bring Obama up on charges. The charges would be, first, I would charge him for spying on all Americans. Anyone that ever came in contact with him, anyone that he ever had, he was the most insecure president we have ever had. He probably bugged every room in the White House. That's where this information is supposed to be leaking all the time. He probably has bugs everywhere. He hired 4 British GCHQ members, which is like RNSA, to come here, work, and the British are okay there. The people don't think they're out of place because we let the British use that asset. So these guys were going in each day, and Susan Rice unmasked 1,990 people or something, a 600% increase from the year before. And these guys, 4 of them, how many people you think they unmasked? And their job was to get something on, like J. Edgar. You're calling this other Comey J. Edgar. He wasn't J. Edgar. He was a flunky that worked for Bill Clinton and Eric Holder, and that's where he started. The only reason he got his stardom is, like Trump said, he's a grandstander. But he had all the protection from the Clintons, the Obamas. Law enforcement was not law enforcement. Loretta Lynch, if you're saying that she was an AG, no. She was Obama's attack dog when he wanted to let her go. And if you think the FBI, yes, the agents work and please protect us from terrorism. But the head, that guy, my God, any of you that would say that guy knew what he was doing when he lays out the case for Hillary. You got to understand, he started on the Rich Pardon. When a lady called Mary Jo White, who was supposed to be on there first, she resigned from the DOJ because she wouldn't sign off on it. And all of a sudden, a new job opened up for her, the head of the SEC. Okay? So they pull Comey out of the DOJ. And he signs off on it. And Rich's wife was supposed to have given the DNC $1 million and given Hillary herself $500,000 for the Clinton Library. And you know what's funny? Is Comey's last job, after his jobs with Lockheed Martin that paid him $1 million to $1.5 million for being lead counsel, then a fellowship at the Heritage Foundation. Then he sat on the board of HSBC. And in the United States, we think maybe lower-end credit cards. But in the world, in Geneva, they're considered one of the best banks in the world. Guess who their depositors were? Guess who their account holders were? First, the Gustav guy that took care of Uranium One. Then they had this Caring Mac. That's how Obama was introduced to the British Secret Service guys. Then they had George Soros. Then they had, our sex king, Jeffrey Epstein. Then we had the Clinton Foundation, the Clinton Global Initiative. And there were 3 Mexican drug lords. So that's just a small portion of their account holders. And they were brought up on charges of money laundering, which James Comey, as being the attorney, he pushed off the money laundering onto the 3 Mexican drug lords, and the bank was just fine. So, you know the Clinton Foundation was a money laundering thing. Come on. Everybody does. You know, when you only give 12% in charity that you say, it goes to people you want it to go to, okay? And that's all I'm saying. We want a special prosecutor for Barack Obama and all of his crimes against America. That's one.